Okay, so what is going on there, YouTube? I am Paul from Wing Gaming, and I'm coming back straight back at you with another video in an idiot's guide to Tekkit Legends. And today we're going to hopefully be fixing our reactor. So I've got it here. So we've got a reactor access port. I've looked at some tutorials and stuff and found out actually that we need to put a second one of these into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take my pickaxe, which is somewhere. It's gone. What happened to my pickaxe? Because my pickaxe is gone. You need to get one of those, and actually this jetpack screen to get on my nose. I love it. Okay, so let's grab some rubies and we can make a pickaxe. Pull out some rubies. Go into our crafting table. Right. I need some wood as well, or some sticks. I don't know if I like to put sticks themselves into this, and I'll put wood into it anyway. Have I? I haven't put wood into it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get some wood. Wood. Aha, we have some planks here. Go ahead and I can make some sticks and make myself a new pickaxe. So I've explained all this to you guys before, you know, about ruby pickaxes. So we're not gonna go too in depth with that, but I am gonna actually put things back where they came from, because I feel like that's an important part of this all, this whole thing. So what else do I have? What else did I have? Wood. Okay, pop these things back where they came from, and then we can go back down and hopefully fix our reactor. So what I found out was actually you have to have two access ports, one as an outlet and one as an inlet. I'm going to go ahead and pop this back. Pop this into here. And that looks like it's just become a multi-block structure. Okay, so the reactor controller is still not working. But I think you need power to make power. If that makes sense, you need power to activate it. So I also found out that we need some redstone flux cables. So we're actually going to have a look at those right now while we're down here. So, redstone flux. Flux transformer. Cable. Conduit. Really? What am I missing? I'm missing something here. I am definitely missing something here. Well, this is why it's an idiot's guide. I'm just gonna have to scroll through all the redstone things they've got here. Magazines. There actually isn't any of those. Okay, so I'm going to just take another quick look at the wiki, and I will get back to you in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. I've taken another quick look at the wiki. Got there, and they are called flux pipes. So let's hop into here, and I can put in flux pipes, and hopefully that's the right thing. Flux pipe from Engineer's Toolbox. So to make those, we're going to need sweet redstone ingots, copper ingots, stone, and glass panes. So how do we make these sweet redstone ingots? A multi-smelter module. No, this is part of the module thing, and I'm not quite sure I'm ready to move on to that yet, and I don't actually quite know how to use it. I have seen the module be used before, but I need to look into that a bit further, I think, first. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into the other game mode and spawn some of those in. I know it's a little bit cheaty, but this, this series is about, doing the tutorial stuff and all those bits. So I need some. In fact, I'm just going to give myself the flux cables, just to save a bit of time here, because we have spent a couple of episodes on this big reactor so far. I think it's 20. I don't think it's 20 is going to be enough. I'm going to need more. And I hope we can store the power in a battery box. If we can't, then I've got an issue. And also, I'm going to need some battery boxes because I accidentally deleted the battery boxes in the wrong game mode. So just spawn myself in some battery boxes. That's too many. Don't mind really. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll refill our wall of battery boxes. Not going to work. Just realised this. Wall of battery boxes is not going to work at all. So I'm just going to pop one here and one here. And then we can use our redstone flux pipes. Oh hey, they look pretty. I like them. They're quite nice. I can live with that. I mean, they're a little bit in the way, but we're gonna do about it, eh? Really? You know, what are you gonna do? Okay, so the flux pipes are hooked up, the battery box is hooked up. Now this reactor is built right. I know for a fact it is built right. I looked on the wiki, I've watched tutorials, I know it's built right. So, I'm not... Oh, this is why it's wrong. Because I need an outlet mode. That might make more sense. No, nothing still? Okay. So, at this point, I'm completely lost. More lost than I've ever been. And so I'm just going to go ahead and delete all this. Delete everything down here. And I'm going to build a industrial craft reactor, I think. Just because that's going to be a bit easier, a bit quicker. I don't know if we're going to do that just yet, actually, though. We won't move on to something different for the moment. And then come back to the reactors. I mean, I know for a fact that this works. This reactor glass takes a while to break. If we have to keep it. Hopefully we can come back to this and sort of fix it. Or so forth. In fact, I might just try... yeah, in fact, I am. I'm going to try rebuilding it. Completely. So, from the beginning, we will rebuild this and hope it works. So, we've got all the bits and pieces we need. Got loads of stuff in here. Reactor controller, reactor access ports, reactor casings, uranium fuel rod, control rod, and the power tap. So, the way they showed it being built on the tutorials I watched and on the wiki is, first of all, you do this first layer here, and you pop these up and around like this, but we're not going to have enough to do that, so unless we've got more upstairs, which is always a distinct possibility. I do like to leave spares around. It's always quite useful to have a couple of spares around somewhere. So, no, that's not... No, so we haven't got any more reactor casings. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just have to build it how we can build it. We've only got 8 reactor casings left. So I don't think we've got enough to do the way I was going to, although we'll take a quick look and see. So we need another one there. I'll leave this with a few left over. We'll actually need 9 to do the top. So yeah, we can't do it this way. We're going to have to do it a different way. But we'll get into that sooner rather than later, hopefully. So first of all, I'm going to put my access ports on either side. So this access port's going to go here, and that's going to be an outlet. Outlet. There we go. That's an outlet. This is going to... not there. Seriously, guys, I'm getting things seriously wrong right now. There. And that's our inlet. And then... going to pop a uranium fuel rod in the middle. We want the power tap on this side, and I'm going to put the controller on this side. And then the rest, I need to do the top layer of this. Okay, so that's all done. So do the top layer like that. We're going to need to put the control rod in the top as well, which could be a little bit of fun. Okay, control rod's in the top. And then I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to build these edges out of the reactor glass, which we've actually got 4 of, which is perfect. We can just go what? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and bang, we should have a working reactor. It still doesn't like me. Oh, glass may only be used not as part of the reactor's frame or interior. So that might actually have been our issue in the first place. So I'm actually going to have to probably make some more casings, or probably, in fact, probably spawn more cases in. I need one more, so that's fine. I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure that'll be absolutely wonderful, and it'll work perfectly. So, please don't rage at me for keeping on going to different game modes. We need one reactor casing. So I only give myself one. Okay. Haha! It's worked! Wunderbar! Yes. It works. We have ourselves a rudimentary reactor. So if we go into the access port, we've still got our refined uranium on us. We can pop that in there. And that's fine. Power tap. Now, I want to know if these HV cables are going to work. I don't think they will. No. They're not supposed to. So we're going to have to use these flux pipes. I don't really like these flux pipes. I mean, they look okay. They're pretty pretty. I guess you could get in the way a bit, but it's life. So I'm going to build this like this. Put the battery boxes down like I had them before. But not the wrong way. So like that, with a flux pipe like that. And like that, with a flux pipe like that. Now I can just take a flux pipe in the middle, going straight up here. Hopefully it's going to work. So now if I activate the reactor, it's warming up. It's warming up quickly. Core heat. Energy buffer. So yeah, there's actually nothing in the energy buffer right now. So if I deactivate the reactor, can we see if we've got any power in our battery boxes? There's none in that one. And there's none in that one. So where's the power going? Oh, so it's in the flux pipes. And it's moving through the flux pipes. It's not filling the battery boxes. So why does it not like the battery? It's got to be an alternative way of storing the energy. Which I do believe is called a redstone energy cell. Variable redstone emitter. Reactor redstone port. Train dispenser, all these bits. There's lots of bits and pieces in here. Redstone magazine. Okay, so this was somewhat unforeseen. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm lost. I got no idea what to do next. It certainly doesn't like these. It certainly does not like the battery boxes. These pipes work fine. These are working wonders. It just doesn't like our battery boxes, which means it's got to be an alternative way of storing power. I'm going to put in RF. Let's see what comes up. Adventure map. Kinesis pipes. I was told I could use RF consumer. RF producer, RFID reader, colourful lamp, all these bits and pieces. I'm not seeing anything to store the RF. RF meter. That should be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it's going to be fine. I'm just going to say it's going to be fine. I'm going to run it up, and hopefully it will actually run on machines. Without having to interfere with the battery box or anything like that. Because that would probably be the worst case scenario. Okay, so let's head upstairs. And finish off our flux pipe? Flux pipe. From the top, which is here. It's not here, but it's gotta come through here. That's fine. That's the hole I went out of the first. It's here, apparently. That looks like it. Bugger. It's fine, I can use tile block wall name. And fix the floor. We're slowly but surely getting more and more and more of these sort of black tiles on the floor. Which I'm not going to say are hard to explain, but it's not best case scenario, let's be honest with that. Be honest about it. So, are these compatible with anything else? So if I run them, for example, under here, would they power things? Okay, so actually I think we're going to focus on whether they will power things in the next episode, because we've just reached around 13-14 minutes, which is about the episode limit. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, leave a like down below and subscribe for more great content, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!